There's a term called if you hesitate, you die. What is a hesitation? As a hesitation is a minimal action of self-doubt. You take an action, then you stop yourself. You hesi. You do a minimal thing, and then you start thinking, and then you stop. So the best way to not hesitate is to commit. And you have to commit past a certain threshold. You have to commit past a certain threshold, right? And that commitment has to be high enough that you can't go back, right? So think about it. It's like if you are walking to a pool and you step and you're like, I just dipped my toe in. My balance was secure and safe over here. But if I dip my toe in and my balance is now over, I've committed. You have to be imbalanced to the thing you're committing. And usually you jump in the water and you're in a new situation and you have to figure that out. I'm going to start waving my hands and that'll get me to swim, right? And so that I'm hearing that it's like Grant Cardone, Myron Golden, they're saying you have to make more offers because if you're struggling, you're in that hesitation zone, that no-fly zone, where Grant says you need 16 doors to make sense of this. 16 doors, because the math starts to play out, and that's the logic that carries you through. The emotions are holding you back, but the logic carries you through because you've made more offers. And it's like, and that's really what it's about. Is you have to get into the actual logic game, the actual math, the actual, okay, if this then that, if I try 50 times, then I will find success, because the law of averages, which states, you try something, you try so hard, you're going to succeed. Law of averages, it sounds like it makes sense, right? Like, so the law of average is like you're going to find the mean of what you offer. So if like you offer $50 thing to 100 people and 50 people say yes, like you'll find 3% say yes, but you need to, if you do 10,000, then 30 people will say yes, right? So it's like it averages out to that number, right? So I don't have to go in that law of averages, whatever. Well, I said it, I claimed it, then I had to go into it, and now I have to work it in my brain how it works. But it makes sense, because it's like if I know that I shoot my shot, like Steph Curry, if I shoot, I guess I should just came into baseball because that's what it is, or basketball, right? If Steph Curry shoots his shot, he knows that 37% of the time he's going to make it, right? So that's and in order to win, he needs to get those opportunities, right? Because if he only shoots one, and that makes sense. It's like this is where it all implies is like if he only shoots one, he has a 33% chance of making it. But if he shoots, that's only one shot, right? One chance, one opportunity, right? But if he has 10 opportunities, there's a high chance he makes 3, and 3 is greater than 0 or greater than 1, right? So that's where you go. And you have an ample amount of time to do this. So hesitation, that was in my brain. That's what it's about. Don't hesitate. If you hesitate, you die. You gotta commit. You gotta push in. Oh no, what's going on over there? So aim the game.